How's everyone doing, and welcome on back. I am the Gingerbeerdman. I hope you all had a great holidays. We are going to be back now with the weekly Dead by the Daylight updates. So you know how things run around here. I'm going to go over everything new. And yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. Free gift. 250k. Now I'm going to try to say this in English. You know, I'm not that great at words, so we got to try to work this out. But the Junji Ito collection. Did I say that right? Let me know down in the comments. I probably murdered it, but anyway. They are out now, and you can get them. They are pretty creepy. There's some creepy stuff here. But we're going to start. The Spirit, Tomy. That is different. I think it's good, though. I think that one's good for the Spirit. I like it. Got the two faces, two different faces at that. I kind of think, I mean, it's supposed to all be evil, right? But if you look at it, the left looks like a normal face, and the right looks like the evil face. See the difference? Might just be me, but that's how I feel about it. This one right here, the artist, Miss Fuchi. This thing, that's some scary conjuring stuff. That's like, wow. That's a 10 out of 10. That's some scary shit right there. I'm gonna be honest. If I had that chasing me, I'd be like, oh my god. That thing could be in a horror movie. Like, I know we're making the Dead by Daylight movie. Why don't we just put this woman in it? I'm sure that'll scare some people. Half Spirits Torments from the Dredge. This has a mixture of people in it. It's very interesting. It's like all different personalities and like different people. You know what I mean? That's what it looks like. It looks like it's different personalities with different bodies of people. Isn't that weird? That's just freaky too. These are all pretty good. Puppets Troubled Ballet. From Kate. I call this Cinderella. I mean, if you like it, cool. I mean, it kind of reminds me of like a Disney kind of princess deal, but each their own. What's this one here? Terumi's Fame from Yunjin. This one's like a casual kind of clothes. Looks nice. A little bit casual. Kind of pops that like 70s kind of vibe, like dressing up kind of deal. Older style. What it kind of reminds me of. I could not say that word to save my life. Tsuki's uniform? Tsuki's uniform? No. Oh, forget it, you guys. Just forget it. I'm not going to keep butchering it. It's not bad. I think it looks good for Yui. It's definitely different than all the other clothes she's ever came out with, that's for sure. Oh god. Shoichi's Party Clothes, the Trickster. This one I just didn't like. Some people like it, some people don't. I don't. It's just a bunch of dolls. I don't know. I just don't really care for this one. But it's just me personally. I don't want dolls all over me. I feel like that should be on a woman. Something like that's just weird. Akiki Zoria's Dark Past? The Twins. Now this definitely works. Wow. That definitely works. That looks cool. Definitely looks cool. That's probably, to me, out of all of her skins over here, that's probably for me the best one that I've seen. It just makes so much sense, you know, being like a mother kind of figure with the little Victor here, and then you got another kid too. That just makes more sense. It really does to me. So this one is definitely probably number one now for me for the twins on cosmetics. Yeah, definitely. And then we already know about all this. We don't have to go over any of that. Yeah. Let's go to the shrine. We're gonna hurry up and go over there real quick. Check it out. I don't know if anybody's seen me running around in all the Bone Chill event or not, but yeah, I was running around killing people and stuff like that, letting people go. Because that's what I do. I don't take the game too serious. The shrine. Oh boy. We have Boil Over and Built to Last. Boil Over from Kate, which I use on the daily, by the way. Your struggling effects on the killer are increased by 80%. You obscure the killer's ability to see hook auroras within 16 meters. You gain 33% of current wiggling progress when the killer drops from great heights. And then Built to Last, after hiding inside a locker for 12 seconds with a depleted item in your hand, 99% of its charges are filled. Each use of Built to Last reduces the amount of charges refilled by 33%. Both of these are really good. It don't matter which one you buy. They're both really good in their own way. Heck, you can equip them both at the same time. They are both really good to have. So, if you have them, if you have the Eries, I would buy both. Deadlock and Friends to the End. Oh my god, what is up, man? Today, they have like the best ones. Wow. After a generator is repaired, the entity blocks the generator with the most progress for 25 seconds. You see its white aurora during this time. And then Friends to the End, you become obsessed with one survivor. When you hook a survivor that is not the obsession becomes exposed for 20 seconds and reveal their aurora for 10 seconds. Both of these are really good. I can't, like, today I can't pick one, just one. They're all good. So, yeah, if you got the Eries to buy them all, I would buy them all. Obviously, if you just play one or the other, then I would buy both of that. You know, if you play Survivor, you buy both Survivor. If you just play Killer, buy both the Killers. But they're all good in their own right. They're all good in their own builds. You can make some really good builds out of all these. So I definitely believe that, you know, pick it. Like, but let's talk about the developer update. We got a lot to talk about here, so I'm gonna pop this up now. Here we go. Are you ready for some talking? All right. Great. The Nightmare. Let's talk about it. One of horror's most iconic slashers, while he's proven himself to be a formidable foe for newer players, has begun to feel a little left behind in Dead by Daylight's current landscape. We're excited to help players rediscover the macabre joy of donning into the signature sweater and wreaking havoc like only Freddy can. Alright, several changes. Adjustments to his power, which should help Freddy feel like the dream demon he was always destined to be. Change. Press the active ability to swap between dream snares and dream pallets. This has been long requested, and we're thrilled to finally make it happen. With consistent access to two impactful abilities, the Nightmare can live up to his name by slowly survivors down and shattering them psychologically. So now you'll be able to switch between the two now really easily. New. Dream snares now move at 12 ms with a cooldown of 5 seconds. They can go through walls and upstairs, but not off ledges. Dream snares now have unique interactions with survivors, whether they are asleep or awake. Sleeping survivors will be hindered for 4 seconds, while awake survivors will gain 30 seconds on their sleep meters. So if you run through it when you're alive, you get less of a countdown to fall asleep. If you're in the dream already, then you're going to have hindered. New dream pallets can be triggered to explode in a geyser of blood. The explosions occur 1.5 seconds after interaction with a 3-meter radius. When a sleeping survivor is hit, they become injured. When wake survivor is hit, they gain 60 seconds under sleep timer. Wow, that's something. The nightmare can now teleport to completed, blocked, and endgame generators, as well as any survivor healing in the dream world. Dream protection on the healing survivor will teleport the nightmare within 12 meters of their position. Upon completing a teleport, survivors within 8 meters will be revealed with killer instinct and gain 15 seconds to their sleep meter. Change. The teleport cooldown has been decreased from 45 to 30 seconds, but the teleport can no longer be canceled. Wow, this guy's getting a buff and a half, isn't he? Alright. New. In the dream world, healing survivors can be revealed by killer instinct for as long as they're healing, allowing the nightmare to teleport to them. So this guy doesn't even need nurses or anything? He could just see you healing in his own dream world now. Is that what you're telling me? That's crazy. If that's how I'm reading this, that's crazy. That's crazy. Change. Sleeping survivors can use any alarm clock to wake up. Well, that's good. I was tired of running all the way across the map just to do that. So that's good. After using an alarm clock, it goes on cooldown for 45 seconds, during which it cannot be used. That's fine. Add-ons. Red paintbrush. The old is all survivors start the trial in the dream world. Failed skill checks will not wake up survivors in the dream world. The new one reveals the auroras of survivors in the dream world when they are further than 32 meters away. Increases each survivor's sleep meter by 50%. Wow. Black box. Old. Recently opened exit gates are blocked for 15 seconds. New. Exit gates are blocked for sleeping survivors for 15 seconds when they are opened. Swing chains. The old is rusty but sturdy chains used to securely attach a swing seat while survivors are in the dream world. The sounds of their footsteps are 50% louder. The new, after using dream protection, block all vaults within 16 meters for 6 seconds. So that negates literally windows, right? I think that does. That perk windows, I think that pretty much negates that totally. All right. A deep wound update. While experienced players have grown familiar with the deep wound mechanic and mending, it has been a continuous source of confusion for newer players. Why was that confusing? To help clarify things, we've implemented a visual update similar to an anti-face camp bar. This bar will be a lot easier to track, appearing front and center in the UI and remaining there until you are fully mended. We've also reduced the blood spatter and darkening effects that appear whenever you're in deep wound state. Why? Just why? Updates will be added to the bar, highlighting dire nature of the status check. Alright, I guess. You know, it never bothered me. I never had a problem. I'm sure other people didn't have a problem either. But sure, I guess. And then last but not least, free character trials. Dead by Daylight features a massive and growing roster of characters. No crap. To make matters even more complex, each character brings 3 unique perks to the game. The killers having additional power to learn and master. It can be especially tricky to gauge which characters might suit your preferred playstyle. Longtime players may even remember specific offerings that let you play as a killer you didn't own, giving you a taste of what they're capable of. We're excited to be launching a new system that will allow you to use specific characters for free during an event period. While in the event's queue, note that only select characters will be available, chosen at our discretion, but they will be accessible to everyone. All this will be for a limited time with restricted access to the Blood Web. It will also allow players to really get a feel for new character and even complete character-specific challenges. So that pretty much tells me the only reason why they're doing this is because they want to implement different characters in the tome when they're having events. And a lot of people don't have them, so they're going to let you use those characters for free to be able to use them and get the tome done when they're having events. Only. which is kind of crazy. I think that they should do it all 24/7, but you can't gain no blood points or anything like that. It's just to test the characters out. And we all seen that Dead by Daylight can make different menus like they do for the Bone Show and everything else. They make different menus for different, you know, loading in to play the game. Why can't they do that? Why can't they just make a whole section where you click on it in the main, you know, back here, you know, right there, left, right under everything. You could literally just put try characters and have a queue of just people playing those characters. Don't gain no blood points or anything, just to try out the characters. I don't see a problem there. I really don't. But that is it for me, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I got for you today. So if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. Hit the bell to like, and let me know down below what you like about what's coming with the Nightmare, the Mending, the free characters, how you like those cosmetics. I'm probably going to be getting one or two of them for sure. I wish there was a Hillbilly one, because obviously everyone here on the channel knows I play nothing but the Hillbilly. But I will catch you all next week, this time, this day, on Tuesday. Have a good one. I'm out of here.